Hey guys, this video is going to be a haul video of the things that I got during my travel vlog series called Roam Around the World. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Jerome and I'm a travel vlogger that just did and completed a travel vlog series called Roam Around the World where I take you guys around the world with me, Jerome. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's about, what time is it? About 11:41. I landed at 9 o'clock and it feels like 2 o'clock in the morning to me, so I'm trying to stay up as much as I can, so hence the video. But this video is going to talk about things that I got in Bali, Indonesia and Tokyo, Japan. So in all honesty, I didn't do that much shopping in Bali. I know my best friend, if you saw my vlogs from when we were in Bali, she did a lot more shopping than I did, and I actually helped her with the haggling because I love haggling.
I give you 200.
200?
Yes, the boot quality. 200.
130. But I only got 2 things in Bali because I just didn't really think about buying stuff. And the first thing that I got is this Balinese coffee from one of the coffee roasters in the Ubud market, and this one is in the flavor hazelnut. We tried this out, I tried it out, and it tasted really good. This is the ground coffee. The next item that I got was from a gift shop from this place called Daun, and in Bali there is a conscious effort to be a lot more sustainable with the things that are being used, especially around the world. There is an epidemic of single-use plastic, and you've heard stories in the news about wildlife and animals, fish, whales, dying because they have like a whole bunch of plastic that they've consumed because single-use plastic ends up in the sea. And I've noticed that in a lot of the shops that we went to, the use of these bamboo straws were pretty widespread, and it's pretty cool because in this little straw it says "Say no to plastic," which I thought was pretty cool. This was only 29,000 rupiah, which was, I guess, maybe about $2. I already use a metal straw at home and at work, so a few more to add to my arsenal. And then lastly, Tokyo, Japan. I did a whole bunch of shopping here, mainly at this mega store called Don Quijote, which is like, I want to say they're Walmart, but it's huge, and the space that they have it in is pretty big with a lot of stuff. And I mainly got 2 types of things here, skincare and snacks. So let's go ahead and talk about the snacks that I got. So I went crazy with the different types of Kit Kats. You guys already know, in Japan they go pretty gung-ho about the different types of Kit Kats that they have. There are maybe even hundreds of flavors, and back in the States we only have milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, and maybe a green tea if you go to a Asian grocery store. This one is Houjicha Roasted Tea. Houjicha is a type of green tea, I believe. This one is I want to say it's like a peanut and cranberry. This one is a matcha green tea. I got a couple of mint flavored Kit Kats. This one is a raspberry Kit Kat, and this one is peach mint. I also got a cheesecake flavor Kit Kat. If you've tried any of these crazy flavored Kit Kats, let me know down below which one your favorite is. To go along with the interesting snack options, they had a mint flavored crispy Oreo thin cookie. I've seen the crispy Oreos before, but they've always been like the regular flavor, but this one is a mint flavor. Vending machines are pretty widespread in Tokyo, and this brand of the royal milk tea has been in a few of the vending machines that I've seen, but I was really surprised to see that there were the little packets of the royal milk tea in Don Quijote, so I ended up getting that as well. And then as for skincare, the thing that I always stock up on whenever I go to Tokyo are these. These are the Shiseido cotton pads, and in Sephora they sell these same cotton pads in a smaller size, as in like there's not as many cotton pads, and they sell them for about like $12 US. For a larger pack, they sell them for about $2.50 USD, and so I always have to get a whole bunch of these before going back to the States. I love these because the cotton pads are really high quality. They don't tear when you put any toner or any liquid on this, and they're just really good. Let me show you a quick sample. They come in like a little pack of this, and they are very high quality. they're like squares. So I use these for my glycolic toner. I use these for my micellar water. I watch a YouTube channel on YouTube called Dr. Dre. She is a dermatologist and she talks through a lot of her recommended products. And her main thing is it has to be fragrance free always, and she emphasizes the use of sun protection because sun protection is the best anti-aging thing for your face. Over all these creams and serums, sun protection is number one, and she recommended the Biore UV for kids. I saw a video on hers, it's the kids milk, and they only sell this in the Japanese market, I believe, and the ingredients that they use for this specific sunscreen are not approved by the FDA for filters for UV protection. Another product that Dr. Dre raves about is Japanese products from Hada Labo, and Hada Labo, it's kind of like their drugstore brand, but they pride themselves of being fragrance-free, mineral oil-free, and I believe cruelty-free. And I got a few, and by a few, I got like these many things. But I did do some double purchases because I went to Don Quixote like 4 times within our trip in Tokyo, and I got 2 of these SPF 50 PA++++. Plus, I think there's 4 pluses. It's like a watery white gel, a UV white gel. You put this over your moisturizer. I tried it one day and I really liked it, and it was pretty nourishing and moisturizing on my skin, so I had to buy another one. And so that's these 2. Same with this. I bought one day and I tried it and it was really nice, so I bought a second one. This is their Perfect Gel. It has hyaluronic acid, and as you guys know, it helps retain moisture, that specific ingredient, and it being a humectant, it helps keep the moisture on the skin and prevent transepidermal water loss, which I think is, you want to keep the moisture on your skin as long as you can, and this humectant helps with that. And then lastly, I got this whitening gel. I feel like I bought this by accident because they didn't have the Perfect Gel at the first or second Don Quixote that I went to. I haven't tried this one out yet, but I feel like a lot of their products have a very simple kind of concept to them, and they're supposedly really good for your skin. So I'm gonna try this out too. And then lastly, I got this cleansing oil from Hada Labo. I'm not just starting, but I'm trying to incorporate more double cleansing into my daily routine at night. I've double cleansed in the past, but I don't really have a good oil cleanser or a balm to do the initial cleansing or the breakup of makeup, because you guys know I wear makeup during the day, and this is a oil cleanser that I'm looking forward to trying out from Hada Labo. Speaking of cleansing balms, I got this cleansing balm by Lulu Lund, and I've tried this brand in the past. I got a few things from them from when I went to Tokyo last year, and pretty much it's this cleansing balm that has like kind of a thick consistency, and it comes with a little spatula that you can use to like kind of scoop it out and then use to break up your makeup. I tried this 2 or 3 nights and I really liked it as well. Going back to Biore, I have been an avid user of this UV watery essence. It has a PA++++ SPF 50, and I think that this is pretty moisturizing and not drying on my skin, albeit there is some alcohol on this, but I've been loving this, and I typically like to get some backups whenever I go back to Tokyo, and these are a lot cheaper in Tokyo versus buying them here in the States at a Japanese skincare store. And then a couple things that I saw, I believe this is a bigger version of it, so I ended up getting that as well. But there is this product called the Biore UV Athleism. It has also a SPF of 50, and I believe this is supposed to be really good for active situations. So this is supposedly, I think, good for those who are sweating, and it's supposed to help keep the SPF on your skin regardless of if you're sweating or not. And then lastly, in the skincare regimen, I did some research looking at top Japanese skincare products, and this natural Aqua Gel by Cure was a common item that was listed on many blogs, and this is pretty much a I want to say it's kind of like an exfoliator, but it's also kind of like a face peel. It's a gel that you use once or twice a week, and you kind of pump a couple pumps, and then you lather it on your face, and you just start like kind of massaging it on your face, and then you'll quickly see the dead skin kind of slough off of your skin. It's really interesting. I tried it one of the nights, and I thought that it was an interesting concept. I've used something like this in the past, I think by Etude House, but this was apparently the most commonly purchased Japanese skincare product. I think 50 are bought every like second or so. I forgot what the metric is, but this is a really popular product. And then the last few items are kind of like one-offs of places that I just kind of went to and then just purchased. The biggest one, you guys, if you followed my vlog, I ended up getting a new lens. You guys, some of my viewers commented on how shaky my new camera setup is, and that's because my Sony a6400 doesn't have in-body image stabilization, and nor does my lens. Doesn't have OSS, I believe. It's like a stabilization within the lens. And so I ended up getting a new lens that would help, that does have that feature, and this is the E-mount lens, 18 to 105 millimeter. It has a aperture of 4, I believe. I did a little bit of research in preparation of going to Akihabara, which is the tech electronic district in Tokyo, and a lot of people have raved about this particular lens being the lens to get if you are doing video. I got a pretty good deal out of it. It was a lot cheaper than what I would have paid if I would have gotten it on Amazon. Significantly cheaper, like maybe $105 cheaper, because thinking about tax, thinking about exchange rates, I ended up getting it for $450, and I've seen it out for $550 to $600. I ended up going to I think it's like Line Friends is the name of it, but I ended up getting a t-shirt from Mang. It's J-Hope's character, but it's a cute t-shirt. We went over to the largest Uniqlo in the world, and I ended up just getting one thing, and it was pretty cool. It is this t-shirt. It's a collaboration with Alexander Wang, and it's a really light material. The name of it is called Airism, and I think it's supposed to be for comfort, conditioning, and technology. I ended up getting it. It wasn't super expensive either. It was about, I want to say like 14, 15 US dollars. In Harajuku, if you follow my Instagram stories, I asked if you guys preferred this color or a black color, and this looks like a big fanny pack, and I suppose you can, but you can also wear it as like a cross body behind you. I ended up getting the what we call millennial pink of this crossbody bag thing. It's by Nike, and I got it on sale. It was supposed to be 4,000 yen, but I got it for about 2,700 yen, which is about like 25 US dollars, which I think was a pretty good deal. And then Crystal and I ran into some store in Shinjuku at this place called Edifice, and I wasn't really looking to purchase anything at that store, or just in general, but I did find this really nice t-shirt. I live for really nice quality t-shirts that are durable, stretchy, good material, and this is kind of I do love a blush pink, millennial pink, and I ended up getting this t-shirt over there. I don't know about you guys, but I collect these Starbucks mugs from different countries, and I know that this version, like, there are many different generations of these mugs, and I believe this generation is now being phased out with a new one, but I was happy to find the Japanese mug for Japan. I was looking for one that says Tokyo, but I got one that says Japan, and it has cherry blossoms, Mount Fuji, sushi, ramen, and onsen, and really cool colors to represent the culture, and I loved it. And that's all I got in Tokyo and Bali. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thumbs up this video if you guys enjoyed, and I'm still trying to figure out where I'm going next. I have some ideas, and I'm trying to think if like maybe middle of summer sounds like a good time to do another international travel, and it's good to be home. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!